Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one footy talk? Lewis, what's good, fam?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. Obviously, ain't gonna get the chance to say it. So, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good celebration and all of that. And yeah, it would have been nice to go in with 3 points, but we had to get Sean Dyche, didn't it?
Nah, I hear that.
Literally,
What did you make? What did you make of the game?
It's one of them ones where you could probably play for another hour and nobody's gonna score. Like Everton just set up really well, packed out the midfield, managed to isolate our wingers, and we didn't have an answer. We just didn't have an answer for them. Jackson arguably could have killed the game off. It's one of those performances like the Brentford game, where like he ain't really doing too much, but he takes his chances when he has it. This one, he had his chances, he didn't take it, and that's literally the difference between 3 points and 1 point. Now, I would be annoyed about this sort of result like last season or something, but it's Christmas and I'm second. Didn't expect it. So I'm massively overachieving where I should be. We're about 8 to 10 points of clear of all the clubs that I expected us to be competing for top 4. So ultimately, like, I guess we have room for error. So games like this, As long as you go beat Fulham, you go beat Ipswich and Palace, nobody cares about us drawing to Everton. Like, I look at Everton going into that game, like they've got one of the best defenses in the top 5 leagues over the last 2 months. It was always going to be a difficult game for us. Then you take into account the weather conditions as well.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been nice to leave that with a 1-0. We leave with a 0-0, whatever. Tosin was brilliant. Sanchez was brilliant. Thought Caicedo and Enzo did their thing again. Neto was our best forward. And that was it. That was it. It wasn't a great game of football to watch. It wasn't one of those like mad end-to-end 0-0s. Everton weren't going to offer us anything going forward. It was just going to be about ourselves, and we didn't have shit.
No, I hear it, bro. No, I mean, I fully hear it, man. And it's like people like football fans, especially the ones that don't play football, they like to make fun of like, oh yeah, the weather conditions, bro. That shit makes a difference. Do you know what I'm saying? That shit is real as it gets, blood. The fucking weather conditions, man. Like when you're playing against certain teams as well, brother, the weather conditions can fully like play into their hands, bro. And it's one of them ones when you play against a big physical team like Everton, bro. When it's windy and it's rainy, bro, like, bro, this is their playground, man. This is where they cook, fam.
Trust, and even them for them, like they can't really play their long ball game either, so it's impacting the both of us. But you don't really notice it as much when you're on TV, when you're watching it through the TV. I was watching one of my mates' vlogs, shout out Chelsea Fan TV, and that the wind was ridiculous, bruv. You know when you can literally watch the wind pushing the rain from side to side.
Yeah.
And then everybody's getting their hats fucking blown away and their coats are moving from left to right. It looked crazy, bruv. Because I was meant to go to that game. I didn't get my ticket sold. So I was sitting there at like 5 a.m. thinking, oh, do I go? Do I not go? Last game before Christmas. Might be top of the table if results go our way. Swerve of the season. Swerve of the damn season. Because between the result, the rain, and that being an early kickoff, that would have been terrible. That would have been utterly... But I get, like, the weather was a fuckery. Apparently, it was worse than the conditions that got the Merseyside derby cancelled. Apparently, that's what some Everton fans were saying.
Oh, for real, like that?
Turned up, so...
Yo, that's a madness. Man didn't know it was like that, but there
this
you
wasn't
go,
even from Chelsea fans. This is from Everton fans. So this ain't even no Chelsea excuse. Like they're saying it was worse than the Merseyside derby, and we turned up for it at least.
Well, there you go. So yeah, man, it's a good result. All things being equal. Then, do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones, man. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. At least you didn't lose, fam. Do you know what I mean? At a time like this,
Yeah, fuck you guys.
You just got to put points on the board. I can't lie. City lost, we lost. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where you just got to keep putting points on the board. You lot still second. Do you know what I mean? And
but we got room for error, innit? Like we've been on a really good run. I don't think we've lost a league game since mid-October when we came back from the international break. We lost to Liverpool. So we've done really well for ourselves. We could afford to drop a couple more points, but obviously don't. I don't expect us to either with the run of games that we have. Fulham will come out. They'll give us a game that usually suits us.
What's that?
So
Fulham's what? Your next game, yeah?
Fulham at home, Ipswich away, Palace away, and then I think it's Wolves at home in the league.
Okay.
All in all, there should be wins. Up until City away in late January, we should be winning every match. And then even then, if City are still in the same position they're in now, we should be winning that one too. And then we don't have another big 6 game until Arsenal in March, and that gets moved if Arsenal make it to the Carabao Cup final. Then we don't have anybody till April, and it's Tottenham at home. So we've actually got a pretty good run coming up.
You do? No, I hear that. Well then, boy, no excuses, innit? You lot just need to pattern.
Yep. Like, just make that Everton game a blip, keep things stepping, nobody cares. Because ultimately, Everton away is always going to be difficult. Sean Dyche was always going to be a problem for us. And I may have underestimated how good he was defensively, but you know what? Credit to them. Because all they did when they saw the likes of Sancho and Enzo on the ball was just cut out the passing lanes. Cut out the passing lanes. And like, even if they handle the 1v1s and everything, they won't do anything with the ball afterwards because there just isn't any option for them. Force us to go sideways, backwards, slows down our routine, slows down our patterns of play. And they just frustrated us. Frustrated us all game. Fair play to them. I got to respect the team that's capable of doing that. They ain't Arsenal. There's a team lower in the table.
No, I hear it. So what are your games over this period? The next 3 games?
So Fulham, Ipswich, Palace. I think we got Morecambe in the cup as well. They're like rock bottom of
Yeah,
League
these are
2, so
all
that's a
games that
Conference
you
League
should
game.
be winning, man.
Yeah, like we've got it pretty easy for the next few months still. Like it's the running that's a little bit mad. Everything from April's like, damn. Especially if the Arsenal game gets moved in between that as well. Because we'll have Conference League fixtures in between that. Our last 5 games are like Everton at home, Liverpool at home. What else? Newcastle away. You're our last home game of the season, and then we end the season at Nottingham Forest. There's just banana slips left, right, and centre with that one.
Yeah, of course.
Then I think there's also Arsenal before that. Tottenham, I don't give a damn. We'll beat Tottenham. But like the rest of them, it's crazy. It's crazy still.
Chelsea, man, really don't rate Tottenham, blood. Every time you ask them about Tottenham, it's like, yeah, we'll beat Tottenham.
Bro, there ain't no rivalry. From when we bopped them 2-0 at the Bridge last season, hell, last season in general, like they were on track to beat us 6-0 the way they were cooking us in the first 20 minutes, and they got 2 of their own players sent off and fumbled their entire game against a Chelsea team that was like 11th or 12th at the time. Then we beat them at home 2-0 with our biggest injury crisis of Poch's era. We had like an entire bench of NPCs, Gilchrist at right back, and he managed to lock up Son. And we were like, ultimately, they just don't turn up when they play us. I don't know what it is, if it's a mental block or they're just not on our level or just all of the above. They don't like playing us, and we like playing them. That's what I say. I run the line. It's pest control. That ain't a war. It's bullying. Arsenal's my derby. Like, I'd like Tottenham to be more serious and all of that because like, I don't hate them as much as Arsenal, but they're not. Like, yeah. I heard, shout out Andrew, shout out Winter Surfer. They have 8 Premier League wins against us. 8.
What do you mean altogether in the last?
Altogether, they have 8 Premier League victories over us.
Yeah, that's not a rivalry, bro.
Nah, man, they've got 1 win at our ground since 1990. I have more wins at their new ground than they have at my ground since like the 1970s.
Okay, that's
there ain't
crazy.
No rivalry. They used to call, before I was watching football, we used to call the ground 3 Point Lane because we had that run where they hadn't beaten us in the league in about 15 years. Like, there ain't no rivalry. They ain't no, like, that's why I also say Spurs fans outside of London hate us more than Arsenal. There are Spurs fans that hate us more because like we've actually hurt them more. Like Arsenal, like that goes back and forth. It's home advantage and all of that. Tottenham, we do them in the cups. We do them in the league. One of the first times they made top 4, we won the UCL in 6th place and knocked them out, which forced Modric out of the club.
I remember, yeah.
Turned up just to end their league title hopes in 2015. All the cup semi-final draws. Like, it's bullying. It's just straight bullying.
Yeah, it's a bit mad, I can't lie. It's a bit mad when you put that all into perspective. It's kind of spooky. Yeah, that's spooky, bro.
North London's just who we give rent to for the year, innit?
Fuck
One of them ones.
Fair play. Do you know what I mean? Like, even this, bruv, nah, man. Man said Maresca jokingly with a reporter said on Cucurella's boots, said to me after the game that he was trying to give a little emotion to the game, bro. These men are just not rating. They're not rating Tottenham at the moment. But now Chelsea
so
are playing.
Went 2-0 down because of the boots, innit?
Yeah, bro. But Chelsea are playing well, innit? Like, I understand where the confidence is coming from them. Like, with the run that you've got, more than likely you'll bounce back in your next game, and then it's business as usual, innit? Like, who's Liverpool's next 3 games as well? Like, do you see them dropping?
They got Leicester at home next, and that's just going to be a popping.
Yeah, Rude's going to get smoked again, blood. What? I swear Leicester got 3-0 and 4-0 the last couple games or something.
Yeah, they had that one game against West Ham, and there's been nothing else. They just lost 3-0 to Wolves all in the first half. But that was Danny Ward. He's a dead keeper. They got Leicester, they got West Ham away, and then they got you lot.
Bro, but we your best hope then. And even us, blood, you can't rely on us to do anything at the moment. We're up and down, but I don't know what Man United is going to turn up against.
I won't
Liverpool.
even front. I'm not even thinking about Liverpool like that.
I
think it's still just like maintain top 4, get to 70 points, then see what Chelsea's doing afterwards. Like if Liverpool let us into the race, that's a different conversation. But
Facts.
we've
I hear
kind
it.
of just given them the ground back up, and they still have the Everton away game left to go. And I still think they handled that, even if Sean Dyche is a bit of a difficult manager to deal with. Like the way Liverpool have been this season, they're another team that's very good at managing their way through games, and especially like turning up in the second half. So I'm not really keeping my eye on them. Like I get we're the closest ones, but I think it's Liverpool's year. I won't front.
Yeah.
If they open the door, gladly walk through it. But until then, like just consolidate top 4, and we'll see what we're saying after that.
100%. No, I mean, and that's it. It's in Liverpool's hands. All you can do is win your games and then see what happens. Do you know what I'm saying? All things equal, if Chelsea end up finishing second in the league, it's a bloody good season, bro, based on last season, boy, because Poch made the season look respectable on paper right at the end of the season. But for most of the season, you lot were below us, weren't you? I swear.
We were below you until May.
Yeah.
Until like match day 35 or something like that. And we only really pulled it up because the whole league went to bed in like January. Like the quality of the Premier League as a whole was just dropping off. It was only Arsenal and City, us like waking up towards the end, and that's about it.
Yep.
This season, like you said, the aim is just top 4. So for us, like there's a reason why there's the whole chill guy narrative and everything. It's literally the way we all are because it's just top 4. Even the managers come out again and said we're not in a title race. We're not focusing on the league title. So we're overachieving. There's no point stressing. There's no point being annoyed. It gets to a point now where you see like fans going the other way and overinflating like how bad the Everton game was just because we're not used to being at this level of comfort. I look at the Everton game and like, yeah, it was frustrating. Yeah, like Palmer, Jackson weren't really in the game like that, but I'm not really that fast. I'm going to get top 4. I'm probably going to overachieve on that and maybe get third, maybe even get second, God willing. And then the next year, you get some more transfers in, go for the league title. That is the process. That's the process I can get behind. Progress is a process, and we're progressing. So, hey, there's no need to start being complacent because that's where teams start to fall off. And that's why I'm also glad we're running this narrative because like you start focusing too high, focusing on the league, you start feeling like you're failing on your target. Suddenly you get even more complacent and it will impact results. Just focus on what the main objective was. Top 4. You get UCL football, you confirm that. Let's see how many points are there to grab afterwards. 70 points is the target for me. The last couple years, 70 points has been like around the number of what gets you 4th. Get that around March or something, you're probably looking at another 20, 30 points left to grab.
Yeah, you're not lying, bro. You just keep it keep it simple, bro. Just go for what you was going for before and don't get swept away by what's happening in it. If you keep your eye on the original objective, do you know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you overperform, you overperform. But you can't all of a sudden just be like, all right, cool, we're challenging for the title now. It's like it's so easy to just get swept away with everything that's going on.
And then you feel like you failed the season at the end of it because you didn't get the big target that you wanted. See if we can even get to that point, because by March, all the answers will be there. Don't have to be first to everything. Don't have to be like, see, I told you guys from like September we can win the league and all of that. I will follow where this story's going. And if it takes me to a league title, I guess it takes me to a league title. And if it don't, and I finish 3rd or something, oh well, I was told I'd finish 6th. So fine. Fine by me, innit? Next year, that's the season where we can start showing chest and saying, now's the season we need to be contending. Now's the season where we need to win the league title. That would be the aim from the start. This one, the aim from the start. And we're not top of the league. Like, for Liverpool's perspective, I get it's a little bit different for them. Because they could say the same thing that we're saying, but they are the ones leading the pack and by a distance and with a game in hand. So it is a little bit more different for them. That's why, like, when it was Conte, we could say we were going for the league title because we had the spine similar to what Liverpool have. We have the title-winning manager similar to Liverpool have. And we're also top by about 6 or 7 points. By this time in 16-17, we're about 6-7 points clear of the league already. That's when you can say you can go for the league title. Everyone's chasing you, and you've got a distance on them. We're not there yet.
No, facts. Hey, big up everyone inside. Make sure we get the likes up. We got nearly 1,000 in here. Let's get up to 500 likes. Hold on, what is Saka out for 8 weeks confirmed?
Allegedly, it's meant to be February, March, innit?
No way, bruv.
And you know how Arsenal, they're not really going to tell you the full amount. So it might even be a bit more.
Listen, oh my, bruv, the way these men celebrated Rodri, yeah, getting injured, brother. If Saka is out, yeah, until March, oh my days, bro. Listen, you're not really supposed to celebrate. You're not supposed to celebrate man getting injured, yeah.
Just switch my charger on.
Yeah, no problem. You're not supposed to celebrate man getting injured, yeah, because obviously, ethically, yeah, it's not great, innit? But you see me, I don't really care, innit? And it's just one of them ones where let's be real. When Rodri got injured, these man were shameless, bro. Man was celebrating on the pitch and them things there, bro. You know, like that. So if Saka is actually injured,
I think I've got the clip of it,
brother. That is your karma, you know. That is your karma. Yeah. If this brer is actually out until February, March, yeah, you man are fucked, mate. You know, like that is, brother. I can't lie.
Yeah, bring this up. I've muted the music, so there won't be copyright.
Yeah, cool. All right, bro. 1 second.
So there, yeah, these man think we forgot all of their big accounts, you know, every single one of them. All from just a couple months ago. I made it his fucking laptop background and everything. Rodri ACL party and that.
So you man's karma, you know.
The same fan base will be saying, "Oh, don't be celebrating injuries and that, biggest hypocrites in the damn league." Oh shit, that's even like clinical Kai account. Of course, he was involved.
Yep, this is what I'm saying.
So let's drink to Rodri's ACL and all that. Yeah, hold that, bruv.
This is what I'm saying. You man are cooked, bro. You man are cooked, and this is what it is. So, as much as bro, man were laughing at Rodri, I remember that. That bro, that's your fan base. So because of that, yeah, you man have to hold that.
I was seeing like Havertz right wing comps from the 18-19 season doing the rounds. They're wheeling out the Leverkusen comps from pre-lockdown and all that.
Yeah, but this is why they signed Havertz. I said it at the time. I said they signed Havertz, yeah, because he's multifunctional, yeah, and he can fill in for Saka on the right. He can play up front, play him in midfield. You never know. It might be Havertz right wing arc blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think they might be doing Martinelli still because they tried that, and I didn't even think
Martinelli on the right. He's useless on the left. I think on the right, he can't be better on the right.
No, but like, because the guy's got dead IQ and everything, like it simplifies his game a bit.
No, it would make sense to put him over there.
Beat a man and just cross or shoot. I know, like it's not going to be anything mad. Yeah, it won't be anything mad or anything like that, but you'll probably get better output out of him.
Maybe
you don't know what he's doing on the left. It's just,
but you know, the manager always trying to shoehorn Havertz into the team. So especially with Gabby Jesus' form. Man trying to shoehorn Havertz in. Do you know what I mean? It might be a Havertz right wing arc. You never know, but
I hear it.
Man. This super chat's interesting. I think City are gonna bust case, but the way City have capitulated, there's got to be something behind the scenes going on more than what we know for sure, because this is not normal. Like,
definitely.
Fair enough, teams have drop-offs, but this drop-off here is one for the record books.
Like, this has basically been all season for them too.
Yeah.
Because like even before the Rodri injury, these lot weren't playing well. They were just getting results. Now they're not even getting the results. So something's definitely. And then you see the whole Guardiola situation with the scratches and the bus up lip and all of that. Something's definitely going on in the background.
Oh yeah, man said Sterling's injured as well. Hold on, what?
Yeah, he got a knock the same game as Saka. He weren't even in the squad for the Palace game. So he's out for a couple of weeks.
Boy. I mean, it's a bit mad right now. You know, bro, listen,
I don't think he get minutes anyway. That brother don't even come off the bench for them no more. Like, Arteta just washed his hands of him in record time.
But isn't he leaving in Jan anyway? Was it for the whole season alone?
Nah, whole season. Sterling don't want to leave. I don't know what Arsenal's situation is, but they also aren't keeping him. It's no option or nothing, so we got to take him back in the summer.
Hey, that is immense, bruv. Hey, you man ain't having a good time at the moment. I can't lie. Man United might fuck around and end up in a decent position on a technicality, bro, at this rate, bro. If everyone's team's falling away, start getting injured, start dropping points, you know, we might scumbag it. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll take it by any means necessary. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't realize that the Saka thing was serious, bro. Like, I didn't realize it was serious. Obviously, I saw him on crutches, but I thought that it was just Arsenal playing silly buggers because they do that.
Nah, like he was grabbing his hamstring immediately. Because how early it was in the game too, like there has to be something in this. Saka ain't limping off after 24 minutes if it ain't like something mad.
Yeah.
So like I'm not surprised, but also it's because like Arteta's been running that brother to the ground from like 2020 onwards. It's only a matter of time. So that's the thing with Arteta. We've seen it from minute one. This guy just rushes players back regardless of what their fitness level is. You don't give a shit.
Facts. Yo,
that's like, here we are, innit?
That's gonna be
now you gotta try to figure it out with Martinelli, Jesus, and where you can fit Havertz till February.
Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, fairs. But like you man said, Rashford's available, man. Them, you know, like that. Rashi's available, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he loves
trying to
PR.
push him to troops all week, bro.
Bro, he loves PR. Arsenal love PR. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get like a photo shoot with Rashford and the dog and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo, get him and Sterling to run the carnival range, man. Record sales.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is beautiful. This is beautiful right now, bro. Listen, it couldn't happen to a better team, man. I swear.
Like fucking Ian Wright in the announcement video doing this and everything.
Oh, 100%. You know they're gonna wheel out Uncle Righty for the Rashford video. You just know it, innit? You just know it, bro. Like, nah, man, it's gonna be beautiful, fam. I can't even lie. So nah, like obviously you shouldn't celebrate people getting injured, but the way that them man were moving with Rodri and that, there's your karma, bro. Do you know what I mean? You lot can put that in your shisha pipe, bruv. I'm telling you, smoke that.
Yeah, Saka don't have to hold anything. Arsenal, you lot can hold that. You lot can hold that. Because I remember you lot, the same man who were talking about, oh, don't mock him for limping. We're cussing out Rodri for the ACL injury. Now what? Karma. Simple as.
That's what I mean. It's the perfect time to bring in Rashford, yeah, to raise the morale, blood, at Arsenal. It's the perfect time.
This, past the jokes and everything, they're dumb enough to do it. That's the thing. They're dumb enough to do it, and they probably still keep his wages the same. So, I'd at least throw the offer out there, like 10, 15 million. Give him something cheap. You'd have to anyway to get rid of him.
I hear it. Nah, it's gonna be interesting, bro. We need to talk about this as well, bro. I don't want Osimhen at my club, bro. You get me? They're seeing, man, seeing bare links with flipping Victor Osimhen, bro, for the summer. For the winter, for the January window. I'm seeing bare
Swear
links.
down,
brother. I don't want him. They're even saying there that Napoli are interested in Rashford, bruv, because they got McTominay. I'm seeing all of these Osimhen links. I've seen from multiple different.
They give him the same wages too.
62 million or something is his release clause, but they're saying that they'll take less, brother. I don't want him at United, bro. You know, he's not good, bro. I'm even seeing Man United accounts trying to push the propaganda, saying, "No, we don't have a striker like this. We don't have a striker like this."
Man ain't got an agent though.
I don't know. Maybe apparently sacked his agent after the Banduli thing, but
yeah,
bro, he's rubbish, man. Do you know what I mean? And man are saying, "Oh, we don't have a striker like this." All these United accounts doing Osimhen prop here, bro. He's not good, bro. Like, I don't see the point of spending 72 million on Erasmus Højlund and then going out and trying to do an Osimhen thing as well, bro. These men are taking a piss, bro.
See, this is the thing. Like, I rate Osimhen, but like I also thought he was overpriced when we were in for him. So it just depends on what the package all in is. Like, those wages got to go down. Those wages and the transfer fee that they want, because it would be up front, that's a lot. That's too much. Now, if you're able to lower that a little bit, maybe I could hear it. I could hear it a little bit. Because he's still a good focal point. I think he's still a good finisher. In terms of his all-round game, I don't think it's all there.
His first touch is nasty, bro. Like, I'm not trying to see this guy, bro.
I hear it. But like, my thing is just more all in. all in that amount isn't worth it. With the amount that you've already spent on Xerxes and on Højlund, you can't really be adding that to it unless Højlund's leaving. And I don't think he's leaving because you're not going to recoup near enough what you got for him.
The thing is, his price isn't the issue. You know what I'm saying? Xerxes' price isn't the issue, because it was 30-odd million, but Højlund cost 72 million, bro. That's a madness.
Even then, like Xerxes, you can't write off after a couple months anyway. You've seen enough of Højlund to just be like,
you've seen enough of him to know that it was a waste of money, bro. Xerxes was cheap. Like, Xerxes 30 million. Like, you don't need to make up your mind on a 30 million pound signing here, bro. He's one of the cheapest signings that we've had in recent times when you actually look at it, bro. Because 30 million, you can't really get anything for 30 million these days.
Nah, bet the fact we got like Jackson on that amount is still crazy to me.
Absolute steal.
Here we are. Yeah, his price is like tripled.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when with profiles like Jackson around, you're not really going to be looking for an Osimhen because he's a little bit more limited. And you kind of have a similar profile already. Yeah. So I kind of get where you're coming from in terms of like not being interested. It's just a better option for you than a Højlund. But you can't get rid of Højlund, so you're already in a bit of a difficult situation.
Exactly.
I kind of get where you're coming from. Kind of get.
So yeah, to me, it's not making an awful lot of sense getting an Osimhen, bro. Like I
don't even think he leaves in the winter anyway.
We just don't need him, man, bro. Like he's so close to. I think he's so close to what we have already with Rasmus. Yeah, bro. For me, I just can't see a big difference between him and Rasmus. They're both shit. He's just more of a proven goal scorer, yeah, but they're both rubbish to me. They're both rubbish to me, bro. Like when I look at them, yeah, but they're both rubbish. Like to me, it's not making no sense.
But that's where it comes to, because ultimately, it's just not enough of a leap for you to justify in your head getting another striker of that profile.
Yeah.
So like that's where I get where you're coming from with it, but it would make more sense if you get rid of Rasmus, and you're not going to get rid of Rasmus. So like, it's a bit pointless. But I don't think he goes in the winter anyway. I heard he was committed to Galatasaray till the end of the season because they're also in for the Europa League too. So yeah, I don't think he was going to leave in the winter anyway. That's a summer thing.
Yeah, I don't know, brother.
I said Nico Williams as well. Raw.
Who's Nico? What? We've been linked to Nico Williams.
Just saw someone drop that in the chat.
Who? Us?
Yeah. A number one target to replace Rashford. I don't know. I haven't seen that source before.
Nico Williams, bro. We don't need wingers in this system, bro. That doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, because you're playing with the inside 10s, isn't it?
Yeah, we're playing inside 10s, bro. So to me, that don't make sense. Are you man sure?
Yeah. Who else has reported that? Because I haven't seen that source before. Nico Williams.
Are you man sure?
Eldes Marque. That brother's got like 30k followers. I find that hard to believe.
I just don't know, innit? I don't know people, bro. Nico Williams, is not the profile of inside 10 man. Like he ain't technical enough. He's not technical enough.
I'm not even seeing any other source other than that one. I'll write that off as fake, personally.
Nah, Nico Williams ain't good enough, bro. I can't lie. We've been linked with Varashelia and them man there, but I can't see us going and getting Nico Williams, bro. I think that might be Nico Williams' agent doing a fuckery.
Might be just trying to like push a move or try to like get Barcelona a bit more active, one or the other.
Yeah. For me,
that don't really make sense. That don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's a no from me, guys.
Yeah, and to me, that's a no to that source too.
And he's on 200k as well, blood. We're not going to be bringing this brother in to give him 200k.
Oh, yeah, because you're trying to lower... Well, if you're trying to lower the wage structure, Osimhen ain't happening either.
But this is what I mean. The Osimhen thing don't make sense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? For that reason also as well. You're spot on. Look at the salary.
Yeah, Osimhen's on like 240, and the whole summer saga was pushed off the fact that he weren't lowering his wages. He didn't want to drop lower. So I was like...
Yeah.
That ain't going to work for you guys either.
Yeah, facts to this, bro. The left 10 needs to be someone like a Cunha or someone that can play in like a second striker or something. It's not gonna be an out and out. It's not gonna be an out and out winger, yeah, or like an Nkuku or something like that. It's not gonna be a winger.
Like, you did inquire about him a month ago.
Not surprised because we got Vivel at the club. Do you know what I'm saying? So even Nkuku in January on loan, yeah, makes more sense than going out and getting Nico Williams. There's nothing about this Nico Williams story that sounds like it makes sense to me personally. Sounds like a lot of
I don't even trust the source like that.
Sounds like a load of bullets.
I've never seen that source in my life. I'm always on the lookout for transfer sources during the summer. Like, I've never seen that one before. And Nkunku, that would make sense. Maybe not. We wouldn't sell in January. Summer, though, I could see him leave. It could either be to you or to PSG. Like, the PSG rumors just seem to get more and more traction by like the month. And like, I could see it work out. It sends him back home. I think he was in their academy for a little bit as well. So yeah, it would suit them. It would suit them. And for Nkunku, he's just not starting for us, and he should be starting. Not for Chelsea, but I mean, like,
he should be starting somewhere. You mean?
Yeah. So I get it. He's probably gone in the summer, leave of a Conference League, and yeah, peace.
I hear that. I absolutely hear that. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a possibility still.
Same.
So, yeah, it would make a lot of sense if we're being real, but that Nico Williams thing is a fucking that's never happening, guys. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Hey, listen, Rodgers would be sick. I can't lie. But again, bro, it's too early, man. Do you know what I mean? It's too early. One, he would cost loads of money, yeah. And two, it's like we need to see more of him, man. Like, this is his breakout season at Aston Villa, bro. And the thing is, even though I think he's a really good player, sometimes you need to see a player, for more than one season at a club, man, because the second season syndrome is real, blood. You always see players, have a breakthrough season, and then the season after they're shit. So I'm not saying this is gonna happen with him, but I think that man need to wait, blood, because if you buy him, off the form, that he's on right now, they're asking for 100 million. They're asking for 100 million.
It's gonna be something crazy. I think I remember seeing him last season. I think he played against us for Middlesbrough last season. He scored against us, actually. I'm sure it was him that scored in the 1-0. Because he was doing pretty well against us in transition.
Yeah, it's that Matoma tax, bro. Remember when Matoma was having Matoma was having that breakout season? Do you know what I'm saying? And he was just shit hot. And now look at him. And I'm not saying Matoma's not good no more, but it's one of them ones where his price is considerably lower now.
Oh, how did we lose to them scrubs? Sorry, I just seen a lineup again. That was disgusting. It was a 6-1 he scored in. Oh, that's why.
He said,
that's why.
But
he didn't even play in the home leg, bruv.
I hear it.
And we still lost.
I'm saying we should try for bruv. One, Tottenham would never sell to us, and two, right 10 is not as important as left 10 for us, bro. Because we got Ahmad in the right 10. So, bro, Tyler Diblin, I think he's another player, bro. If we can get him in January, we go get him in January. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind in the January of just getting them young players like him, like Nipan and the other brothers. Like, go get them, innit? Like, I'm not really worried, bro. I think we're going to do the majority of our big business in the summer. If we could go and get Cunha in January, and just disrupt Wolves, and just pay like 50 mil, then I say we just pay the money and go get him, because I think that he changes the balance of the team massively instead of playing Bruno in that left 10, innit? But
I hear it, but there's no chance. That's their only hope of survival.
But I don't think they're surviving anyway. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that, but like that's just nail in the coffin, innit? If they lose Cunha, just wrap up the season.
I hear that, but you know what it is? You'll be surprised. A lot of these owners don't give a shit anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when they go down, they get their little parachute payment, they get their money, and if they can get parachute payment plus a 50 million for a player, and maybe they'll get less for Cunha in the summer when they get sent down. Do you get what I'm saying? If they get sent down, they'll get less money.
Yeah, you're not wrong, to be honest. Like, thinking of it more from a big club perspective, I was researching into Wolves. I was seeing a lot of fans talking about how the owner's been like stripping assets and like making bad decisions for the future of the club, selling all their best players and all of that, and not replacing them well. So, I mean, wouldn't be surprised for them to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Do you know what I mean? So
you know what?
I don't.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I don't think. Yeah. I don't think that the fact that they could potentially go down stops them from selling for the right price, if that makes sense. Because these owners are thinking business first. And yeah, Wolves have got their new manager, but you don't know how they're going to do under their new manager. Obviously, they won their last game, but I think they beat Leicester, and everyone's beating Leicester right now.
Yeah, and again, that Leicester goalkeeper, like Howler, him and James Justin, they just handed them the game in the first half. So I wasn't even like anything crazy like that.
No, I hear it. So no, it'll be interesting, bro, to see what United do and what loads of teams do in January. But yeah, no thank you to Victor Osimhen, bro. Do you know what I mean? What is that completely off the table for Chelsea now, do you think? Because of the wages?
I don't think it'll be completely off the table because like, it might change with the new agents and that, but I don't see the situation changing. Maybe once we confirm UCL and that, we might be able to offer his base wage. Because the problem is we couldn't do that this year because we were still doing the 150k price cap. You get up to the UCL, everyone gets their 30% bonus. Suddenly you might be able to offer that money just with the 30% bonus still in there in case we drop off, which we shouldn't do anyway. But yeah, I kind of just think that ship sailed a little bit. Also, because I now think the idea would be to get someone under Jackson. And if you're getting an Osimhen, he's going to join with the idea that he'd be starting over Jackson.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's what we're going to do now. I think we want someone of a different profile. Someone who's like, okay, if the game ain't working, we need someone who's a bit more physical, a bit more of an aerial threat. You whip them in, you have a little plan B to work with. But it would have to be an understudy. I don't think Osimhen's going to be that. So I just don't think we go for him. I feel like the ship sailed a little bit.
I agree.
I wouldn't say no to him. I still think he's quality like that. He'd be a good asset for us, but get an understudy.
Yeah, for the amount of money that he'll be on as well, bro. Like I said, there's players like Duran in the league. There's players like Delap in the league. They're not going to command 200k, bro.
And like they'll sit on the bench. They'll get better. And like I have full trust in our scouts. Full trust. You lot wanted Duran. You wanted Omrodion. We were all iffy about that, myself included. They're both cooking this season. So you know what? If you spot the next best thing, go throw 10 million on some nobody I've never heard of. I don't care. You've shown that it works. So this is what you're paid to do. Bring in random names I've never heard of and make them into household names, and you're doing it.
Yeah, facts. You're not wrong, bro. And even when you look at your Spanish striker as well, that Mark Gill, bro, he's decent.
Yeah, like I see the idea with him. Like, he's a pressing monster, and he can tell the passes early. So like he'll make the right runs to try and intercept. He looks like he's got a decent finish on him. Obviously, like the experience and the decision making, that's going to grow with time and everything. But in terms of profile, I see why we got him. Physical beast. Like he can hold off players well. Finishing looks good in the Conference League. We'll see what he's like in 2 or 3 years. But as of right now, like I see it. I see why we got him. He might actually just be better in a year or two to be that guy anyway.
True. Very, very true. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting, but I think that your team's very well balanced at the moment, and it's only really in Cuckoo that looks like the odd one out. So I reckon he's probably first out the door, and then obviously when you look at your defenders as well, maybe like a Desassi or something like that, you might let go. But yeah, for sure. And Cuckoo looks like the one that's pretty much as good as gone.
Yeah. I think for him it's just the end of the season because he still ain't breaking into the first team. I don't think he is going to break into the first team. Palmer and Jackson just offer us more in that position, and I don't think he's going to be comfortable just being a squad option. If he was, like, great, no issues there. But I don't think he's going to be that. So it is what it is. And also, even then, you take the wages into account as well. Like the squad players one of our highest earners in the squad right now. He's on like 180, 190k a week. I don't think we're going to hold on to that. Then you see the next 2 seasons as well. Esteval's coming in. Kendry Pires is coming in. They're all going to be competitors for the number 10 role too. So it just gets even more tougher for him. We want to get another striker. That's going to be even more competition for him. Fair. Even Maresca's said like he don't see him as a striker now. He's just solely a 10. And that's probably our most packed position already.
Right.
It seems like he's gone. Matter of time.
No, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, they're saying apparently Leverkusen want Desassi, and and guys, there's rumors. I don't know how credible these rumors are, but they're saying apparently that Saudi clubs are in for Cass in January or something like that. So I don't know. They're saying what 15, 20 million for Casemiro or something. I don't really know. Obviously, I don't want Cass to leave, but if we can get 20 million for Cassie and the manager's not using him, if we can bring someone else in the winter, then fair enough. I seen the Garnacho links, but I don't know. Do you know what I mean? If we could sell Cass and bring in Edison, cool, say no more. Like, we're laughing, innit? But the Garnacho links are not real. They can't be real, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're saying that a team are willing to pay up to 60 million for him. There's no way.
Huh?
Yeah, that can't be real, bro. That can't be real. They're saying an unknown team, and it's bullshit, bro. I'll be honest.
Of course, that team would want to keep their identity hidden, bro.
Bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? This is crazy. Like, I can't believe anyone would want not Casemiro, Garnacho for real. Do you know what I'm saying?
60 million,
bro. Like, when I saw that, I was like, this ain't real, man. It's not real.
You know, maybe that's Arsenal looking for their Saka replacement.
Bro, listen, it's not going to be...
Maybe it ain't going to be Rashford after all.
Yeah, that's it. Nah, listen. No, there's no way we're getting that kind of money.
Yeah, I don't see that either. That's crazy. 60 million for Garnacho. What have you been watching?
This is what I mean. To me, it's not serious. Unless it's a Saudi club. Like, it could only maybe be a Saudi club because there ain't going to be no cloud in Europe. No club
even
in Europe.
Then, it's like, it's 60 million you're spending on that. You're like, how many options?
It's a proper
Even if you want to just do the inflated transfer fee, like there's how many better wingers out there that you could just be like, here's 60 million and it's still overpriced, but I mean, you're getting a better player. Huh?
Yeah, it's an absolute howler. It's not making sense. It's not real, bro.
It can't be. It
cannot be, my bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, guys, I'm not really trying to... Yeah. I'm not trying to have that. Do you know what I'm saying? What the hell is this? Oh, this Man United again. Oh my days. This went off in my group chat, guys. In the group chat, Faz crying about it. Man said cutting the Christmas party caused widespread upset around the club. It's estimated that United saved around $250,000 by cancelling a Christmas party. Bro, who spends $250,000 on a fucking Christmas party, bro?
Yeah, now that's gotta be inflated, actually. All you're doing is renting out a room and getting some free food and drink. It can't be that much.
Nah, but they don't do that. They probably do the big hotel thing, all the staff together and put on entertainment and all these things. Bro, it's bullshit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? At most companies, you have to pay for your own Christmas party.
Swear down.
You know, like that. And most companies,
no way kind of doing entry fee.
Most occupations, they make you pay for your own Christmas party. They say, yo, we're gonna choose somewhere to go, and everyone pays for their own food, blood. Then you do a little dead secret Santa, bro. You know, like that. That's what happens. Like, no company should be spending $250,000 on Christmas parties, bro. Half of the man in your fucking that you employ probably ain't even Christian. They don't even celebrate Christmas like that. Bro, United just been wasting bare money. I don't feel sorry for no one, yeah? Because, brother, who wants to fucking have a Christmas party with their colleagues anyway? More times the people you work with, you don't even like them like that. So why are you just wasting my money, yeah, to jam with people you don't even like? Like, fuck the Christmas party. You know, like that.
250K is a bit crazy. Bro. That's more my thing. Like, Christmas party, whatever. But, like, 250K.
No, because think about it. Now, think about it, yeah. All the employees, bro, they had at one point before they sacked everyone, they had thousands of employees. So it's probably a Christmas party where all the employees are invited. You know, like that. So it's a whole
Can they
function.
Couldn't they just keep a room in hospitality at Old Trafford or something? Just like turn it into like a little party venue or some shit. You don't even need a hotel like that. Like you could cost cut the hell out of that. How are you spending 250k on that? That's insane.
But this is why you can cost cut even better and just cancel the Ross Clark thing. You get me? And then if you don't want to do something, yeah, then you lot can pay for it yourself, or the players can pay for it. You know, like that. This is what it is.
I get Bruno to pay for it. Fuck it.
But he will. Do you know what I mean? Of course he will.
Get Mount. It's not like he's doing anything. Like just be a bit useful. Like run the Christmas party yourself, innit?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so man's not really, shit's not even making no sense to me, bro. Like, really, like, nah, ban your Christmas party. It's that simple. I don't know why people are upset about it. Me personally, I don't give a fuck.
You know what it is? Your club's not in a good place, and whenever your club ain't in a good place, every little thing you do is getting looked at and criticized. It's the same thing with Chelsea. Clear Lake were getting cussed out for every little thing that they were doing while Chelsea were in mid-table because everything gets overanalyzed. Why are we getting this random Brazilian? Why are we selling these hotels to ourselves? Why are we selling Cobham to ourselves? This thing, left, right, center, everything gets overanalyzed. Like, give the man a Christmas party and everything. Fuck it. But like, if you're not doing it, I ain't crying about it. If Chelsea cancelled their Christmas party, I'd be like, are we winning our next game? Yes? Okay, cool. I don't give a damn.
But this is what it is, bro. Listen, all these changes that are being made, yeah, if Man United were winning games, no one would care. But people care now because we're not winning, bro.
That's literally like you're gonna have to put up with a lot of these mad little side stories, at least for the remainder of the season. At least. So, like, think about 2 months ago, we were having civil war at Chelsea and all of that. Where's that gone? Nowhere. Why? Because Chelsea's winning, and suddenly, like, you can't really run this whole civil war and like club in crisis narrative because we're clearly not. You start winning, like if you win and there's no Christmas party next year, no one's talking about it.
You're not wrong.
So yeah, like you gotta wait for everything to pattern up on the pitch.
I hear it, and this is what it is. I lie. It's not a charity, bro. It's not a charity, people. This is what I'm trying to say. It is not a fucking charity, blood. So. Like, when man are getting complaints saying, oh, United aren't spending this on this and that, bro, who cares? I'll be real, who cares? Out of the man them in the chat, how many of you lot, yeah, are your work actually paying for your Christmas party? Do you know what I mean? How many of you that actually want to go to the fucking Christmas party? The reality is most of you don't want to go, and they're telling you got to pay your own money to chill with people that are not your brethrens, blood.
That's the thing. I wouldn't know because I've had like one job where I was working under somebody. I don't even think they did a Christmas party. Did they? No, I don't even remember us having one. So, yeah, there we are, innit? I used to work on The View for like 2 years. They didn't do one themselves.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Early on Christmas Eve, and like we took that as the Christmas party.
Well, there you go, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then even when I was in the gym, I remember they used to do a Christmas thing, but it only used to be for the managers. It weren't for none of the trainers, bro. It was only for the managers. The company would put on a Christmas party for the managers. That was it. None of the PTs weren't invited, bro. You know, like that. So
it was probably easier to like finance.
Yeah, because it's less numbers. That's why, because they weren't trying to spend no money.
5 or 6 guys, like there you are, to go to a bar or something. First rounds on us.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. They weren't trying to spend no money. And then when man were trying to make man do Christmas parties, we had to pay for our own, blood. We had to pay for our own. They used to say, yo, we're going to eat here. Do you know what I mean? There's a set menu. This is how much it is. And then trying to do some foolish Secret Santa crap as well, bro.
Like, we've rented out the table. You're doing the rest.
But that's what I'm saying. So it is what
I get. Like, I do understand the whole give them a party and all of that. But there's also not really a hill to die on. Like, if they ain't doing a Christmas party, if it was Chelsea, I'm not making no 10-minute video about why they're not giving them the Christmas party and all of that. So, well, that's unfortunate.
That's
it.
A shame. A man saying, that it's not like the money's been spent on the club. How do you know that? Or, like, how do you know? You don't know where the money's going. Now, you don't know that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the owner's job to make sure that every penny that the club brings in, is utilized in the best possible way. And spending two and a half, well, $250,000 on a Christmas party is not spending money responsibly. United are in the position what they are right now is because they haven't spent the money responsibly for a very, very long time, bruv. 250K that can go towards eradicating the fucking mouse problem that we have at Old Trafford, blood. We don't need to spend that
Or
on
the
Christmas.
leaky press conference room.
Like that.
But
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the more I think about I get Wasn't there another thing that you lot were cost cutting on that people were getting annoyed about?
I don't know, my bro.
Because I saw something maybe it was like a few people got their jobs cut or some shit. I don't remember. But I've seen Jim Ratcliffe getting spoken about for a few weeks. So that's probably the same thing we were talking about earlier. He did cost cutting on some random crap, and the bonuses, that was it. Man lost their bonuses.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man don't deserve a bonus, bro. Like the place is falling apart, the roof's leaking and that. What are you getting bonuses for? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, we're in a time right now where it's like everyone needs bread. Everyone's gonna work anyway. Everyone can talk about our staff morale and that, bro. You work at a football club. Do you know what I'm saying? That you work
for
at
a lot of them, that's their favorite club too. I mean,
well, there you go. Like, you just work at a football club. Now that's just all it is. It's a football club. So I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of the time, if people are working at the football club, like you said, it's because they support the club, and it's kind of like they're happy to be there anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. For me, I just have a mentality that work is work, innit? Unless you work for yourself, and most people don't work for themselves, there's gonna be an element of I'm not really that happy anyway because I'm working for someone else. Like, there's not many people that have a job, that they don't work for themselves. They work for someone else and they love it and they're happy and they don't want to leave no matter what. Like, it's very rare, innit? Like, you just don't get everything you want in life. Like, it's a fucking job, bro. Man are working for Man United to pay bills, blood. Like, or they're working at Man United because they support the club and they just want to say, oh, I work for Man United. Cool. That's fine. Do you know what I'm saying? But bonus for what, blood? Most jobs you don't get bonuses in. You only get bonuses in sales in most jobs. Like, what are you selling, bro? Man United tickets sell themselves. Man United merchandise sells itself. Why you got a bonus?
Maybe it's a case that like the old owners made it that comfortable that when you lose that sort of stuff, it's like, oh, what, raw? How come you're taking this from us? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but bro, like, why would you get a bonus? Why would you get a bonus? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Do you know what I mean? Sales and management get bonuses, but bro, Man United at the moment are a failing institution. So why would you get a bonus?
That, and also, like, I mean, to be fair, like, if we think about sales and shit, like, Man United should sell itself.
It does sell itself. It does sell itself. That's why everyone wants to own it, because it's free money. Because we got one of the
brand survived throughout this years of like shit management.
But this is the point. Like, this club literally sells itself, which is why everyone wants to own it, bruv. Do you see what I'm saying? It sells itself. So because of that, why are you getting bonuses? What are you selling? You're not selling nothing, bro. The waiting list for the season ticket, fucking like 10 years or something like that. What would you need a bonus for, blood? Do you know what I mean? We're 13th
kickouts on a match day or something.
We're 13th with mice infestations, and leaking press conference rooms. And man are talking about bonuses and Christmas parties. Allow it, bro.
I mean, when you think about it, even stuff like, remember the raw chicken and everything like that,
bro. This is what I'm trying to say. A man talking about bonuses. This is crazy, bro. Man got a 2 hygiene rating, blood. Bonus what? You're lucky you still got a job.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, innit?
You're lucky you still got a job about bonus, bruv. Get out, man.
Then.
Do you know what I'm saying? Managers out here waffling, bro, about
everyone was just getting a bonus for nothing under the Glazers. That's mad.
But this is what I mean. Like, what are we doing? I'm gonna put on a Christmas party for you lot while the place is falling apart. It's not making no sense, bro. Do you know what I mean? So now we're not gonna do that here.
Do you know from my experience, the United's away, the stewards are annoying as well, so they can hold that. Like, every single time, man, it's a nightmare trying to film around there. So yeah, hold that.
But this is what I mean. And man said, bruv, reception also 1.25 mil and that. Come on, bro. United been been pissing away money. Do you know what I'm saying? United
How
been
much?
pissing away money. The receptionist, they're saying that she was on 1.25 a year, blood, for a receptionist.
Yeah, she
Bro,
don't need no bonus. So what the hell?
bro,
Just sit
listen.
at a desk and take calls.
This club has been run ridiculously for so long. We need to hold it now. There's gonna be pain in it on the pitch and off the pitch. There's gonna be pure suffering, cuz like that, and there just needs to be suffering, my brother.
You know what? You man just gotta trust the process, innit?
Bro, listen, I'm
Trust
going to one of the unis in Manchester, and I'm getting one of these youths, and I'm saying reception, 25k, blood. And a free season ticket. That's what you're on, bro. Answer the phone. You get to watch the games on the weekend.
Yo, there's a UCFB around Manchester as well. There's your work experience right there,
bro.
UCFB,
you know like that.
UCFB
Come on, bro.
Trafford.
Man, get the youth them, give them a season ticket. You know the one. Man, get the youth them a season ticket.
You know your bonus could be free ticket. You'll get a free ticket, bro. Wherever the cheapest section is.
Swear down, and I'll make my man run the TikTok as well. You know, like that. While you're here, you might as well run the TikTok as well from the reception, bro. When you're cheesing, bro. Listen, I'm getting my money's worth. Do you know what I'm saying, Pete? Come on, brother.
Yeah, if I can't lie, if I'm Jim Ratcliffe, that's me. I'm going UCFB and I'm just dropping a bunch of adverts of like career posters around. Want to run our TikTok? Here you go. You could say you have 1 year of experience working for United. There you go. I ain't even got to pay you. Just slap down your CV. That's your pay.
Yep. But this is what I'm saying. So yeah, bro. Like when man are complaining, when men are complaining about not getting bonuses and all that, allow it, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, allow it, bro. Like the club's literally falling apart. So man don't deserve no bonus. Man don't deserve no Christmas party. Man don't deserve any kind of party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're in the middle, of a complete rebuild on and off the pitch, bro. So when you're doing that in a business, the first thing you do is cut costs, bro. All the expenses, all the overheads need to be reduced, innit?
No, like for me, like you guys and like you'll be able to do it, but for a lot of your fans, like you gotta maintain composure with all of this stuff that will drop, because it'll be very easy to look at things like this and think, oh, what are these owners doing? Or they're killing the soul of the club and all of this crap. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not, and it never will be, bro. It's a business, bro.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Like I understand the whole like, yeah, it'd be nice to have a party and all of that, but shit. Look, the club's got to get back to where it was meant to be. You guys have been in limbo for like 13, 14 years.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way. I don't feel no way to be raving up with people I don't even really know and don't really like anyway, bro. I don't care about these, man. It's not that deep.
This is very easy to tug at the emotional heartstrings of football fans. Yeah. Especially in England. You run 100%. One of these stories, you'd be like, oh, these evil owners, they don't get what it's like to be the working class and all of that. And like,
right.
Very easy.
But this is what it is. But that's all it is, man. Like, it's not that deep for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
trust.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, you lot run up the likes, man. We got 1.4k in here. We need 600 likes. We ain't even got 400. Run this up, people. Let me know who's live as well at the moment. I think we got Mandem talk today, but I don't think Saeed is. I don't think he's scheduled it yet. And then we've also got we got Red Talk with Flawless at 6:30 today. So yeah, man. Who's live at the moment that we can redirect to? Make sure you subscribe to Lewis as well, man. What 1K away from 55. What you got coming up over the
continues?
Yeah, what you got coming up over the Christmas period, my bro?
I'm probably just gonna run a Fulham preview later. Probably, yeah, I'll probably end up doing that once I get back. And Christmas Day, yeah, man's just off. I'm gonna chill, just enjoy the day.
I hear that.
But yeah, that'll be my Christmas sorted.
Oh, Fairs. Has Saeed scheduled it yet? Hold on. Or maybe he scheduled it now. He hadn't scheduled it before. All right, say no more. We'll redirect there then. Because I'm gonna be on that later. And then should be back here with Flawless after, people. So yeah, man. Make sure that you lot smash the likes on the redirect, people. Subscribe to Lewis's channel. The link is in the title. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys on Mandem Talk.